Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's Natalie. I have these beautiful embossed die cuts here. They're already pre-cut. You just have to break the little tabs that are there and off you go. Sometimes you need to tidy up those little tabs a tiny bit, but with these ones you don't need to. They're really easy and they are gorgeous. Let's just say that. This is the Daniel Smith Extra Fine Watercolor. Now, this was given to me by a friend. You can see some of them are used. She wasn't using it, so she moved it on. So we're going to have a play with that. I'm not really going to tell you colors, each color sort of thing, because it's literally when we're using it up. And this is just to provide a nice little rainbow in the background. There's a little bit of rainbow colors. So we're surrounded by rainbowness. Is that a word? I don't know. Any color or any watercolor or any, it's not that we're coloring the butterflies themselves. It's just in the background. So any watercolor is going to do perfectly fine. So I'm trying to keep with the Roy G. Biv with the red, the orange, the yellow. It's going to be a yellow green going down to blue and purple. And some of these, that one wasn't quite the right color. I wanted something a little bit more yellowy green, so we're going to go with this other color up the top here. Yeah, so a friend wasn't using it anymore, and so she moved it on and gifted it to me, so that was rather nice. I don't know, I have so many watercolor sets that anything can do, which is why I'm not going to tell you the colors, because I'm not really too sure what they are, but it's all good. You can see that blue is pretty much done. It's pretty much done with its color. So yeah, so what's happening? Everything's been really busy. Which is great. It's really good. With the now we're into March. Oh my goodness. We are we're now started autumn officially. And apparently we're about to hit some really hot weather yet again. It's going to be extended a little bit longer. So I am a summer girl. I don't sit out in the sun, but I like to be real warm rather than cold. Not everyone's like that, but that's all good. But yeah, it's been super busy. The embossed, let's talk about the embossed die cuts. Now, we've got what does it mean by the embossed die cuts? I'll tell you. So there is parts of the butterflies and whatever else that is labeled as embossing. So there's little parts of it. Looks like a little bit of glossy accents, and it's intermittent over the butterfly, sort of like the veins. That sort of thing is pretty common, just to give them a little bit of fun, a little bit of difference. I have also, as I said, these are quite big. Now you could trim them up. You could obviously put less on them, but I just really like it. It's pretty much that top butterfly that is going to stick out a little bit on the top, but that's fine. So I've dried him all back. You see, you're not really going to see too much. You're going to see it, but it's all over the base, but it's all good. So I'm on to the second one here. We're going to, I figured that you've already seen me do it once. So you're going to see me do a tiny little bit, and then we're going to cut to where it's all done and dusted. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button. That would be really awesome. Leave us a comment. Ask whatever you would like to ask about these butterflies. They are super easy and super cool. Rainbow we've got the Rainbow Garden, we've got Rainbow Florals, we've got Rainbow Twirl, we've got Rainbow Wood, Paper Rose. So there is lots of rainbow goodness. And you can see here, these colours are a little bit different again, but that is all right. So there you go, we've all done. I am just lightening up the edges on these water, what are these? Water blobs? They're not really, well, they sort of are blobs, but we're just trying to soften those edges so it's not quite so harsh. And add, in some places, add a little bit more of the colour to just make it a bit more intense and a bit more brighter. So for me this month, you're pretty much getting a rainbow overload. There's only one of my cards that are not rainbow themed, so I was having a ball with it. I've mounted that up with a bit of foam tape. I'm a little bit off screen, but I'm just trying to make sure it's all straight for you. Add that down, and that's going to be my panel going on my card. So I've got these little butterflies that I'm just going to position and figure out which ones I want where. I'm also going to, I've got a little sentiment here. This is from, well, you can see it there. I haven't shown it to you just yet, but it is from the Rainbow Poppies. So another range that is still available in the shop. Rainbow Poppies, and there's lots of different colors and everything else, but I'm going to go for just the white and black, but I really liked the font on the sentiment, I should say. So hold those down, just make sure they are well and truly stuck, adhered. You can see there the tub butterfly is going to stick over, but I don't really care. You felt wrong to trim his wings as well, but we're just going to adjust it a little bit and add a little bit more glue. But he's still going to stick over, and I don't care. I loved it. I just thought it was fun and a little bit different that these butterflies were over. You will need to use, if you're going to send it, you need to use a slightly bigger card. I'm terrible at sending cards. I'm going to tell you straight. So my cards usually get hand delivered. So I'm not too worried if these cards, I need to have a little bit of extra length or any of those sort of things. It doesn't worry me. So we've got a little bit of foam. Place my sentiment down the very end, down the bottom there. The last thing I'm going to do is a little bit of stickles. And they're going to have little trails of glitter. I didn't really think the butterflies needed anything more than that. So that is my card for today. If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I will talk to you very soon. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.